The ladies from ABC's The View have gained a reputation for being a bunch of pot-stirrers who are always causing a commotion with edgy questions and statements designed to spark controversy and increase their ratings. Co-host Joy Behar is arguably the worst of the group in that respect, though Whoopi Goldberg competes for that title, and she proved it once again on a recent episode when she asked a popular rap star-turned-actor a racially loaded question. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson was a guest on Tuesday's episode of The View, and Behar attempted to bait him by asking a question about white people calling the police on black people, saying such instances were an epidemic these days. Behar rattled off a list of incidents where a white person had called the police on black people, typically over some minor transgression or violation of the laws. That would include police being called on a little girl selling lemonade and water without a permit, a BBQ that got a bit too loud, a young boy mowing lawns without a permit, and other relatively minor instances, which Behar assumed were predicated upon the racial differences between the people. Jackson declined to take the racial bait dangled in front of him by Behar, and dismissed those instances as the actions of people who would call the police on anybody for any minor infraction, regardless of race. These are specific people's actions, Jackson said. It wouldn't matter what color the person is, that person is calling the cops for anything. He then used the example of someone calling the cops on somebody else who crossed a street without the traffic signal being red, which garnered laughs from the audience. Behar seemed slightly disappointed that Jackson had refused her bait, so she offered it up a second time. "Well, there seems to be more of it lately," she said, the obvious implication being that lately means in the age of Trump, which Behar believes has led to more hate crimes and racial incidents than had previously occurred. But Jackson again avoided the obvious bait Behar had tossed in front of him and replied that people were seeing more of these kinds of incidents because of the prevalence of cameras everywhere these days. "Well, it's being caught because of the cameras. It's like, even the police, when we see their activity now, it's because everything's on tape now because of cell phones," he said. Once again, an effort by Behar to stir up controversy and gain ratings for her program fell absolutely flat on its face.